I'm Chloe Carlson filling in for Kara Mack. We've got a great show for you. Kicking it off with our first guest who is taking us to the Dominican with a delicious stewed chicken recipe. We welcome back to the show food blogger Belqui. Belqui, thanks for coming back on the show.
Chloe.
How are you?
I'm so happy. I'm doing actually a little under the weather, but I had to be here for you because I'm so happy that I get to do it with you today. I miss Kara though.
I know. Kara's having a fun vacation with her family in Yellowstone, and I'm very jealous of all of her photos. So she is living it up. Yeah, I definitely need to go check it out now. So
yes, I'm going to take you somewhere else now. I'm going to take you to the Caribbean, to the Dominican Republic.
I love the Caribbean.
Where my parents are from. And this is probably the most popular chicken dish in the entire island. So this is going to be a treat, and it takes about 35 to 45 minutes to make.
Okay.
So I'm going to take you on a little road trip to do that. Now,
I'm excited.
You can do like an entire chicken, or you can do bits of the chicken. Like in this case, I went with a lot of white meat because my kids love white meat.
Okay.
And then I took the drumstick, I took the skin off of it. And then I also have the thigh, and I took the skin off of that. And then I'm going to season pretty quickly for you.
Okay.
And that's going to be some lime juice.
Yum.
Yes, we use soy sauce in Dominican Republic. I know it's kind of weird because we're not Asian, but we love it.
So that's a popular thing to add into dishes in the Caribbean?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and I don't know if it's depending on what region of the island you live in, but yes, it's kind of crazy. People ask me all the time.
I love
so, of course, the mandatory adobo.
Okay.
And then the mandatory oregano. And I'm teaching you in Spanish.
Because how do you actually say this dish? It's pollo.
It's pollo.
Pollo?
So pollo guisado.
Guisado. Pollo guisado. Okay. I took French.
Perfecto.
Thank you.
There you go.
All right.
Similar.
Little Spanish lesson as we go along. Thank you, Belqui.
So I put in a little bit of garlic, and then a little bit of pepper, and a little bit of salt. And then I like to show it because, it's a little chicken bouillon, and it's a little packet. And then you're just going to go ahead and put that in there. And it's a lot. And it looks like a lot of seasoning, but it really isn't. Not when it's,
you can never have too much seasoning in a dish, right?
That's how I feel too. And we don't have spicy heat, like with heat food. We just have a lot of flavor in our food.
Okay.
So that's all. I'm going to, make sure it's, blended in really well into all the chicken. And then this is where I put it in the refrigerator for about 2 hours, but overnight is best to have a lot of flavor. Now, when you're ready to cook it, you're going to put corn oil in a large skillet like this one. And then you're going to add sugar. Sugar. Yes, my friend. And we're going to put it up. Yeah. And we're going to put it up on really high heat. And now what the sugar is going to do is going to caramelize. So it's going to turn basically black. And you're going to be freaking out because you're going to see like these little fumes coming up. And you're like, is it going to burn down my kitchen? No, don't worry about it. When it turns black, when it turns black like this, and I'm not going to do it because it'll be kind of loud. Then I take my chicken and then I put it in here and then I cook it all the way until it looks like this.
TV magic right there.
Yeah, so it's kind of done. And I didn't put too much. And I also put it in a lighter skillet so that you could see what the sugar should look like. So once it looks like this, right? And now it's like you want to eat it already.
Yes.
No, it gets better. You add peppers, whatever pepper color you want. You add red onions and you add manzanilla olives, and those you're going to chop up, and then you're just going to throw it on there, and then you're also going to add a little bit of tomato paste, and then you're just going to cover it up and continue cooking it until everything is nice and tender, and then you're going to garnish with really finely chopped cilantro. Can you say cilantro for me?
Cilantro.
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 Cilantro. Cilantro.
Cilantro. Did I get it?
It sounds so cute. You kind of did. Yeah. And then
I'll practice. Keep practicing.
This is what you're going to get. And I shared it the minute I finished it for you. Look at this beautiful, beautiful chicken.
That looks amazing. And that sugar, does it kind of bring a sweet flavor in there?
It actually doesn't because you have all these other flavors, right? It doesn't. It just gives it a color. And even though you look at it when you first put it in, it looks like it's burning. So if you look at this, it looked like really, really brown. It's not. It's just giving it some really good color. And as you cook, the color will get a little bit lighter because you're also going to be putting in a little bit of water, and it's going to be cooking in like a medium heat. And then what that does is just cook slowly. So you're never going to burn it as long as you follow my directions. And I have the whole video and the recipe in my website. So anyone who wants to make it should go there. We also like to serve it with rice.
Okay.
And you don't have to have beans because this has a little sauce. But if you want to have beans too, you can have beans too. Hey, it doesn't matter.
With Belqui, you can just throw things in, you know, keep adding to the dish. That's what I love. There's a lot going on there.
Exactly.
Belqui, can people do dark chicken as well then, or do you prefer the lighter chicken?
I prefer every part of the chicken I prefer, but for example, my husband loves white meat, and so does my youngest son. So I always make sure I put a lot of white meat in there. I don't go with the full chicken because they eat a lot of that chicken. Yeah. So that's why I go buying, you know, like the legs and the thighs and then the white meat separate, and then I just chop them up and put them all together. So there's no way that you can go wrong with this one. But, you know, because I like to make Kara jealous, I have to make you jealous now. Right? And I'm going to have to take a bite of my chicken. What do you say?
That looks great. Let's go for it.
I'm gonna have to cook this for you one day. Like,
yeah,
seriously.
Please, can you? I don't know if you know this. I'm not the greatest cook, so if you just want to make the dishes, send them on over. I can be the taste tester for you. That's a good team we got going on here.
Invite me over, and you will be a pro like in 2 days.
Perfect.
I promise you.
I love it.
In 2 days. Yes.
Thank you so much,
it's really
Belqui.
good.
I can tell. Thank you, Belqui. All right.
Thank you so much, Chloe. Bye.
Bye. Have a good day. All right, we'll have more information about Belqui and this recipe on our website at KATU.com. Don't go away. More of Afternoon Live right after this.